Param Shanti. What is the art of forgiveness? So first, we must know that there are two categories in forgiveness, and they are asking for forgiveness and giving forgiveness. When someone realizes their mistake and asks for forgiveness, that is a sign of a great soul. However, the soul that forgives them is an even greater soul. Everyone forgives others for making small mistakes. However, when someone makes a big mistake, like killing someone else's blood relative, that is when it becomes harder to forgive someone who has done such an act to your loved one. This is why it is common to see people continuing revengeful acts throughout generations of families, as well as stories that you hear of curses that continue throughout the family lineage. However, there have and are many great souls that have forgiven people for big mistakes without punishing them. So why are some great souls able to forgive people for mistakes even as big as the killing of their dear one? Well, the truth is that this is the result of many lifetimes of penance of a great soul such as this. So this characteristic is in their soul, of being able to forgive others for mistakes, small and big. A soul that can forgive someone for a big mistake is not an ordinary soul. Only a supreme and great soul who is knowledgeable can do this. They are aware that there is no benefit in killing in return of a killing. They know that whatever happened must have happened due to a karmic bondage. Because if someone killed their loved one, then that is due to a karmic bondage they had with them, and they are aware of this fact. If one decides to act upon a killing of their loved one by killing them in return, then this will only continue on for generations more, as someone will continue acting back for revenge for the killing of their own loved one. Acts such as this will only decrease the soul's power. To be noted, this teaches us not to take revenge. However, this does not mean that we should not take action against evil and negativity within this world. Doing our duty and taking a stand for what is wrong, bringing justice into this world, is different from the act of revenge and holding grudges. So, there are different categories and types of souls. Some souls are negative and full of ignorance. So, if a negative and ignorant soul gets murdered, then, after their death, as a ghost, they might even possess one human being in order to kill the person that murdered them. However, a knowledgeable soul would never take revenge, as they know that this karmic bondage would only continue on for many more lifetimes and cause the soul to become weaker, more ignorant, and more negative. So, for your own soul's spiritual journey, it is important to know that revenge and holding grudges and holding negativity within your soul is never the answer and will only slow down the process of your ascension. These things decrease a soul's power a lot. At some point, a soul can become so negative that they become demon-like and even start to worship demons. There are cases of people doing this on earth. This causes such a downfall in a soul that the soul can enter into the 8.4 million forms of life. So, these types of souls are of lower categories and tend to never forgive people. However, the great souls that forgive others for even big mistakes have the benefit of achieving mental peace. These great souls also get good wishes and blessings from the people they have forgiven. A great soul that has decided to forgive has that karmic bondage released due to their forgiveness, and the person being forgiven also slowly gets their karmic bondage released from their soul. This is due to the fact that they realize their mistake and they repent through their karma. This act of forgiving and repenting causes both souls to release karma and causes the love between them to increase, which increases their soul's power. Being able to forgive is the highest quality. Due to having this quality, one is able to achieve even more higher qualities like honesty, mental peace, toleration, the desire to do good karma, and more. One good karma leads to more good karma. Others will also view this soul as a great soul and give them good blessings and good vibrations. So this process of forgiveness causes a change in heart of all that are involved. There are also many stories of forgiveness in ancient Indian scriptures that serve as examples and inspirations. When a human comes across another human for the first time, they can have different reactions like love, hatred, or indifference. So why does this happen? What is the cause of these different reactions to other people that we may even be meeting for the first time in this life, but we still feel different emotions for different humans? This is due to the records of unaccountable karma from the time of the creation of that soul, like previous lives, that exist in the casual body. So if one meets another soul in which they have a karmic relationship with, as soon as they meet them, that specific karmic record opens up and comes in front of the humans, which causes them to act and feel a certain way about the person in front of them. This ties into the concept of forgiveness, because when a soul, no matter how high quality they are, tries to forgive another soul, the recording of their soul tries to prevent them from forgiving that other person. This is because they have a karmic recording in their casual body of negativity towards that other person, which keeps them from forgiving them. This would be the initial reaction to not forgive, due to past karma with that other person. However, if a high-quality soul who has done much sacrifice and penance in their past lives for spiritual evolvement, then their inner voice, which is their soul, will make them want to forgive that other person. Their inner thoughts will then change them and make them wonder, what is the point of revenge? And I should just forgive them. This is not only the voice of their own soul, because they also tend to have other positive souls from the subtle world with them that inspire them to do the right thing and forgive the person. Such high-quality souls that are able to forgive others for big mistakes, that too without expectations or something in return, are very rare. High-quality souls such as this go on to increasing their positive qualities, spiritual knowledge, and eventually go on to the path of God or the Supreme Soul. So how can one stay motivated and determined to stay on this positive path of maintaining these supreme qualities and doing the right karma? The answer is supreme spiritual knowledge. When a soul searches for and accepts the supreme knowledge, they slowly become supreme knowledgeable souls who develop high qualities and embody them in their life. When you forgive someone, it causes a feeling of love to emerge in your mind and soul. Forgiving someone causes your values, mind, and wisdom to become purified. The solution to being rid of suffering and sadness is supreme spiritual knowledge. Supreme spiritual knowledge enables one to identify who the Supreme Soul, also known as the Almighty Authority, is. And it answers questions like, what is good karma? What is the reason for my suffering? What is the law of karma? Etc. When one finds this knowledge, they will understand that the cause for their sufferings is their own past karma. Eventually, they will dwell deeper into the ocean of knowledge. Then, the soul will look for and know who the Supreme Soul, or the Creator, is, and they will meditate upon Him, and this connection with the Creator will fill their soul with power. When the soul's power increases, all sins recorded in the soul are slowly wiped away and dissolved. In order to achieve this level, one should connect directly to the Almighty Authority, who is the Creator of all creators and is the ultimate Supreme Soul. There are different categories of creators because there is a different creator of a solar system, galaxy, universe, multiverse, etc. Please check out my video of Who is God to attain this information about the creators. Connecting directly to the Almighty Authority will enable one to fill their soul with power instantly, and it is the ultimate path to spiritual evolvement, salvation, and liberation. Some souls that refuse to forgive others even after death don't get reborn. They choose to wander as ghosts and take revenge on every person they had problems with. They do this by possessing them or other humans in order to complete their revenge. This is never the solution. One should not take revenge, but should change their own negative qualities. One should accept that whatever was meant to happen, happened. There is no benefit in taking revenge, and only weak souls think of doing this. There have been incidences in ancient times where people have given curses to a whole family along with their future generations. The people who have done this and were even able to do this, they were not ordinary people. These were spiritually evolved saints who practiced sacrifice and penance for many lifetimes. They had spiritual powers. They would do this in cases of being tormented from someone again and again, to the point where they thought that cursing them and their whole family would be the right thing to do for them and for the whole world, as that family might be full of negative demon-like souls. Real saints who practice sacrifice and penance tend to go away to live a life of seclusion in forests or mountains, known as monks. The saints that are often seen in today's world, who are living amongst people who are full of anger, are not real saints. A real saint or yogi is one that embodies a calm and peaceful manner and tends to stay isolated, whether that is within the world or away from the world. There have been stories in ancient scriptures that depict the life of saints that were full of anger and gave a big curse to someone and their whole family. However, it is important to know that when one does this, it drains so much energy and power out of that soul that it wastes thousands of years and lifetimes of sacrifice and penance and spiritual evolvement by just giving that one curse. So, one of the most wrong qualities a soul can have is anger. Anger negatively affects the soul's casual body in an immense way and depletes their account of positive karma. Controlling one's anger is difficult, but it is necessary. One can achieve this by staying in connection and meditation with the Almighty Authority, the Creator of all creators. One should think 1,000 times before doing any karma, and a knowledgeable soul will even think before thinking, and even before creating more thoughts, because karmic bondages are created through thoughts as well. Thinking is karma, and energy is lost even just by thinking. In our ancient scriptures, there are examples of souls that were cursed who did extreme penance to get rid of that curse. So one should not even do karma that causes someone to get so angry to the point of having to curse you. And if one is a negative and ignorant soul, they should not even come into contact with a high-quality soul. Because if a negative, ignorant soul makes a mistake and ends up being cursed by a powerful soul, then they will have to repent and suffer the consequences of it for many lifetimes. This damages the spiritual evolvement of both souls. This is why knowledge is so important, specifically spiritual knowledge, as it teaches us what to do, what not to do, and how to do it. Remember, Earth is a school. We come here to learn and dissolve our karma and transcend this temporary world. A high-quality, knowledgeable soul is cautious of everyone and everything. No matter how a soul dies, if it is a knowledgeable soul, they are aware that whatever occurred with them in their lifetime was due to their own karma, and they would even be relieved that they are rid of their 5-elemental physical body, known as the human body. And by knowledgeable soul, we mean a soul that is spiritually evolved. Spiritual knowledge is the true knowledge. After a spiritually evolved soul passes and gets rid of the physical body, then they would think that they want to go ahead on their spiritual path and continue their penance to go to higher dimensions and to reach the Supreme Soul or Creator. They would not come back on earth. Once they have dissolved all of the karma and attained spiritual knowledge, they would want to go to higher realms and transcend. So a spiritually evolved soul thinks positively, and a revengeful, negative soul thinks the opposite and stays trapped in illusionary matters. So it all depends on one's way of thinking. Always think positively and know that whatever happened, happened for the best. Penance and spiritual evolvement is possible even in the subtle world, also known as the astral world, or the spirit world. And there are many high-quality souls in the subtle world that help other souls in their journey to higher dimensions. Humans tend to carry mutations or diseases that were passed on to them by their ancestors through DNA, right? However, powerful souls are able to avoid getting genetic diseases due to their own soul's power. Since a powerful soul's causal body is strong, no matter what genetic diseases run in that family, they will not catch it. When the body is being formed in the womb, that soul's power will influence how the body will turn out. This is why it can be seen that some family members carry the genetic mutation that was passed down in the family, and some members do not. There are many other similar stories of children who end up becoming much greater and knowledgeable humans than their parents, which means that they did not get their parents' values and habits from their DNA, and they were actually more powerful souls that were able to bring their own values from their soul, which got them ahead in life and paved a different path than what their parents had. Since all souls are of different categories, it can greatly impact how their life will be, no matter what their parents or ancestors were like. Whoever we associate with in life are souls we have karmic connections with. An example would be of us sitting in a train and having no desire to speak to someone sitting in front of us, but instead we speak to someone sitting beside us and have an interest with them. This means that we have no karmic connection with the person sitting in front of us, but we do have a karmic connection with the person that was maybe sitting next to us. Why is it that the person that was sitting next to us is the person we decided to speak to? This is due to past life karma. Mostly all associations and events in life are from past karmic accounts with these specific souls. Souls may decide before taking birth that they do not want to create any new karmic bondages in that life, which will keep them from speaking to or coming into connection with a soul that they have had no past karmic connections with. However, souls can still accidentally create new karma with new souls even in this lifetime, as they forget their purpose after they take birth. One should understand that souls that have had many accounts of negative karma must repay it and must repent in their lives. No one will come to save them, as souls are continuously going through these cycles of karmic bondages. Souls must help themselves by attaining spiritual knowledge and connecting to the Creator. Power is what helps us break out of these cycles of life and death. Due to the law of karma, what is meant to happen in someone's life will happen. Sometimes people want to help others, but if it is not in their destiny and in their karmic accounts, it will not happen. We have seen many examples of high-quality souls who were saints and monks that practiced sacrifice and penance and spiritual evolvement who would want to help others. They would give well wishes, good vibrations, and blessings or positive power to someone, but that person would later waste that power through their activities of desire that they have. So even the saints would realize that giving such people power is of no use, as they will only waste it in the wrong things. So one should think before giving power to other souls and only give it to high-quality souls that are desireless, are spiritually knowledgeable, and know the laws of karma. In summary, in order to embody good qualities and have the power to forgive, one should be a spiritually evolved soul who has attained spiritual knowledge that knows the laws of karma. One should not take revenge even in the most terrible situations that come across them. One must remember that there is a good reason for even a bad situation. Know the deep meaning and the true secrets of karma. Know who the Almighty Authority is. Become an embodiment of supreme spiritual knowledge. Think of the betterment of all creation and think positively about everyone. Know that you are a soul. Know the secrets of the soul. Do not even think about revenge. Instead, transform yourself. Focus on transcending this temporary world. This will create the mental peace that is needed to continue on the path of spiritual knowledge, and the original high qualities of a soul will emerge, causing the soul to feel love for everyone and everything. Because when the soul was initially created, it was peaceful, loving, and pure. And it had all the qualities of the Creator, because it is the Creator's child. The soul is made by the Creator, so we are the image of the Creator. All of creation is a family, so one should see the soul in every being. Every soul is a part of the Supreme Soul, known as the Creator. When one knows that everyone is a child of the Supreme Soul, then they will immediately want to forgive them. Everything is a creation of the Supreme Soul. If you go through life while in a stage of soul consciousness, then you will not be in body consciousness, and you will not have emotions like anger emerge within you that would cause you to want to take revenge on someone. If you feel anger, learn how to manage it. You can do this by attaining spiritual knowledge. One should be desireless, as the desire to receive is the path to sins, and the soul gets trapped further into karmic bondages and cycles of birth and death on earth. Souls like this that go down the path of ignorance and negativity become demon-like and sinful. There are also high-quality and high-category angel-like souls that live in Vishnupuri. Vishnupuri is one of the high dimensions. These high-quality, angel-like souls have a supreme casual body and have a body made of supreme ether element. They are of a higher category than deities who live in the dimension of heaven. So the angels they show within Christianity are actually supreme souls that live in the higher dimensions. One should be like a fish in an ocean of knowledge and not like a frog in a well. Have spiritual knowledge as vast as the oceans and have immense wisdom, as being a frog in a well will get you nowhere. Expand yourself. Think of all creation as one. Religions and sectors were only created by humans, so one should rise above that. This knowledge was given to us by Bapuji Dashradbhai Patel. This video is also available in Hindi. The link to it is in the description box below. If you would like to gain more knowledge on topics like these, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Please like, comment, and share this video. Also, check out Bapuji's channel. The link to it is in the description box below. Click on the I button for more related videos, and please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button for notifications to keep yourself updated with my new videos. Follow me on my Instagram for more updates at Spiritual Jill Patel. Thank you, Param Shanti.